just monitoring and then get a snapshot of what's happening, pretty much. So this overall reduce the set of data to visualize to get the error.
There's also been mention of using facilities like trigger snapshots to kind of trigger on outliers and only snapshot the relevant data that kind of covers outliers. Yes. Did I miss anything? No, good. So next topic was instrumentation privacy. It kind of ties into user event and eBPF. So we discussed, the fact that in some deployments, privacy requirements might prevent use of things like uprobes to kind of read arbitrary memory areas from user space programs in ways such as the functionality of kind of snooping on TLS libraries, for instance, might be doing. I kind of presented that a libside and user event might provide a way to kind of identify specific information within the program which is okay to trace, which is not, which should not contain private information. So this is kind of to make a case a little bit about there are use cases for kind of structured instrumentation that express really metadata that allow tracing a subset of what could be available on the system, so that production systems that cannot use uprobes can at least trace some data from user space. So it tied into a discussion about whether it would make sense to kind of connect user event with eBPF, because there's been some reluctance from Alexei in the past to do so. And so if we kind of, I guess if we can provide something like this or kind of justify the existence of user events in this way, that kind of makes it usable in situations where uprobe cannot be used, there might be a reason for kind of connecting user event to eBPF. I don't want to put words in the mouth of Alexei, but so far, but yeah, to be continued. And then we discussed, this is kind of a follow-up on a topic that was addressed by Alexei, reporting more detailed information about the root cause of a system called error numbers that are returned to user space. So he did present ways to kind of gather more information about this with eBPF. What I have in mind would be kind of the creation of perhaps a new system call that could return to user space the kind of more detailed root cause information about the error number of the previous system call. And how this could be done is to kind of reserve an area of memory in the task struct and kind of record. We could see that as recording, let's say, detailed information about debug level print case. And just for the current thread, we record that in a stack. And then whenever the error is returned to user space, then user space can call this other syscall to grab the information and have detailed contextual information on the system call error root cause. And we discussed the spans.
Yeah, so we had some discussion about the spans for OpenTelemetry and then libside. I think that we balance toward not implementing this into libside and more toward lifting it to the application or to the tracer, because, for example, IDs must be generated for the application, not by libside or the timestamps. So for various reasons, I think we aim toward that.
So those were the topics covered during this Unconference session. So with this, this concludes this year's Tracing Summit. Thank you everyone for attending, both virtually and in person, and for all your participation. So I look forward to see you likely next year. Thank you for coming.